Hey, greetings and salutations, everybody. Welcome. For those who come in here live, welcome to the live. Um, I will grab the audio a little bit later and upload an audio version to Anchor. But anyways, knocking things over. As the sign says, right? Calling all Pixel super fans. I thought that would be kind of funny just to kind of put in here. And I'm going to talk to you guys about an issue that me being a Pixel 6 owner, am finally facing a issue, and it's a pretty big issue. And so I'm going to put this out there for those that probably are in the same boat as I am, or those people that know how to fix the issue. Right now, currently, I don't. So if you're going to ask me, how do I fix it? Right now, I can't tell you. I got to mess around a little bit with it. Right now, I'm currently installing, what's up, baby Yoda? I'm currently installing Android SDK and all drivers and stuff like that I'm going to need, because I'm really going to have to go in deep to try to fix this issue that I'm currently facing right now with my Pixel 6. Sad enough, something finally got me. Everybody else has been complaining about bugs with the Pixel 6 and 6 Pro, and I've been blessed enough to say that I haven't had any of those issues. But there's one that I'm facing now that I'm pretty sure other people are going to be blessed that they're not having a hard time with. And it's not really it's not detrimental to me, because I can leave it in the state that it's in right now and it's functional. But okay, without wasting anyone's time, because if I go any further, people are just going to be like, dude, just get to it. What happened? All right, this is what happened. So today, the Pixel 6 and 6 Pro got the March security patch update. And that is for just basic stock Android 12, right? Or, Pixel Experience Android 12, whatever you guys want to call it. And so a lot of people are flashing it and installing it onto their device. Well, not flashing it, but they're accepting the system update. They're installing it on their device. So they're getting, the latest version of, the Android security patch. Stuff that, my Pixel 5a has already gotten. And so I figured, I was going to revert my Pixel 6, because my Pixel 6 is on Android 12L beta 3. And so I was going to revert it back. I was going to revert it back over to just basic Android 12 with the February security patch, and then do a software update up to the new March security update, along with the new Pixel feature drops. And it's pretty simple to do it. All you got to do is just log into, you go to the website. The website link is g.co/Android beta. And you scroll down to the list of devices that can be on the beta, and you just click opt out. Once you do that, you go to your phone, go to system, go to system update. There's going to be a system update that's going to downgrade your device back down to the original non-beta Android version. And it's going to wipe everything. Pretty much, you're going to start from scratch. So that's exactly what I did. I went into the website. I opted out for the beta program on my Pixel 6. And then once that was complete, then I went to the Pixel 6, went to system update, checked for system update, and it showed I had a 415 megabyte file that it had to download. Now, if you know how Android installs nowadays, it doesn't, turn off and boot to this animated bootloader screen where you see the internal guts of the Android just spinning and spinning and spinning until it installs the software. No. It does it while you're still in and active on the device. So it downloaded the software, which took about 10 minutes. And then it went through optimizing for apps, which took about, I would say 15 minutes, right? So that's 25 minutes right there. And it finally got to the point where it told me that I could either restart it now or let it restart on its own at 2 a.m. So I was like, okay, click restart now. Phone turned off. Phone booted to this black screen with a message on that black screen. And the message read out, and this made my heart drop. So, So what the message read was, can't find valid operating system, the device will not start. So I was like, okay, holy crap, my phone is freaking bricked. Like, what the fudge? My phone is bricked. I was like, my heart just sank. I was like, oh my God, please God, please God. And I was just like, I was fudging around with it. I kept hitting the power button to see if maybe like if I did what it commanded, which was turn the phone off, turn it back on, seeing if I can get it to boot to where it would start to force push the wipe and then the install for the software. It would never do that. It wiped the phone. It successfully wiped the phone, which is weird because normally when you leave beta to go back to regular Android, you boot up to the white splash screen with the multicolored ring, and it goes and goes and goes and goes and until it restarts again, and then you're restarted on regular Android non-beta version, and you have to go through the whole setup cycle again. It didn't do that. It flashed it for a brief second, and then it just went blank. And then it came back to that screen that told me it couldn't find a valid operating system, and so device will not boot. And I was like, oh my gosh. So I was already starting to look for a factory image to download. I started downloading Android SDK. I started downloading a lot of things because I'm going to need this here in a second. If there's no operating system on the device itself, it's never going to boot. And yes, it's possible. So I was like, okay, I gotta have that. So I had to find the boot image, the factory image. I was finding all this stuff and I was downloading it, and I was like, okay. So I was like, well, let me see if I can get into if I can access recovery. So I did the commands to boot the phone into recovery, and lo and behold, it booted. But instead of going to recovery, the Google splash screen popped up and it started loading, and I was like, oh, thank you, Jeebus. Like, we're getting somewhere with this. We're getting somewhere with this. And it booted all the way up. And I was like, okay, maybe now we're good to go. And then I seen that there was a system update notification. After I went through setting up my fingerprint and all that stuff, there was a system update. And I was like, what's going on here? So I dropped it down, and it said that it was for beta. And I was like, no. And I tapped it, and it brought up the same screen that told me that I was downgrading out of Android beta, and that it was a 450 megabyte file. So I was like, okay, so basically I am at this time currently stuck on Android 12L beta 3. I can't get this off and put regular Android back on. And because I had tried it again, I tried installing the system update that came from opting out of Android 12L beta, and then the same thing happened again. Currently right now, I'm not signed into anything on my Pixel 6 right now. I'm going through the setup. Jeez, background. I should probably not have had that virtual background, but yeah, I am going through the setup again, installing everything again, setting up. And this time, I'm not even going to attempt it. I'm just leaving it on Android 12L beta 3, whatever, because I'm at this point where I'm just like, I'm afraid it's going to really do some harmful damage to my device, and I just don't want to do that. I don't want to have to ship this off to Google to have them fix it. So yeah, I am pretty much at this point stuck on Android 12L beta 3. Now, if somebody knows the reason why that would happen, I would definitely appreciate a comment. I'm doing research myself, just to try. Like, I've tried, other things too. Like, I made sure that a lot of apps that were compatible with Android beta, like I had uninstalled those. So when it went through the app optimization process, that there was no optimization that we need to do, or nothing would trip the installation of it. And so yeah, I'm just like, crap, we are stuck at this point. And maybe it just could have been something with the download, because there's so many people that's installing software on Pixel 6 that maybe the highways are just jammed. I don't know. But what I will tell people though is that this is not good. And pretty much at this point, I'm just like, for right now, I'm not gonna fiddle with it. I'm not gonna fiddle with the issue whatsoever. I'm gonna reset my phone up, just leave it as is, not even mess with it. And the only reason I was even trying to downgrade it in the first place was because I was interested in bringing a video to TikTok and YouTube, just kind of going over really quickly, like what are some of the noticeable things I noticed with the March security patch update for Pixel 6. Yeah, there's a ton of YouTubers that's already going over it and telling you what's in the software update, what bugs does it fix, and what features does it bring, So I kind of missed out on that. That boat has sailed without me, but I'm still going to make my video for TikTok. I just won't be able to actually like specifically show people anything, only for the simple fact is because I can't. If y'all hear my kids, yeah, my bad. They're doing their thing tonight. Yeah, so I'm just a little bit slightly frustrated with that. Just like, come on, like seriously, come on. I'm just bummed out because I really just like, and I was telling myself too when I was doing it, and I was like, okay, you know what? Like, I don't want to have to reset up my device all the time or go through any issues. So I was telling myself that if I downgrade it back to Android 12, I was just gonna leave it on it, because pretty much Android 12L is pretty much the same thing as Android 12, just some minor differences because of the support for larger displays, and that was really all it was. So there really wasn't a reason for me to really like have it on there. So I was just gonna leave it off and just stay on stock. Yeah, and life is just like, no, you're not going to do that. No, you chose beta. You're going to stay on beta. You're stuck on beta. That's what life told me. So I'm just like, oh, man. That's just pretty much what I'm feeling right now. That's all I'm really feeling right now. And it sucks. Totally sucks. Yeah. So other than that, that's just pretty much what I wanted to convey to everybody. It was like, if you were on Android 12L beta 3 on the Pixel 6, you may run into some issues if you're trying to uninstall beta and go back to just basic Android. You are in for some issues there, probably. I don't know if anyone else knows this. I've looked around on different places that I am active on in chat, and no one has brought this up yet. So I'm about to start making some posts to let people know that I've experienced this, to see if other people have experienced this too. As far as attempting to bring it down to Android 12 again, no, I'm not going to do that. I made sure I went back into the website and enabled for it to be opted into beta. So that way, when there is a beta update, I will get that system update, and then fingers crossed that doesn't do any damage to the phone itself. But I should have that resolved a little bit later on. I may attempt it one more time, maybe by the end of this week. Just kind of let things kind of settle down and see if I can do that. And if it doesn't let me, then I am pretty much SOL. Pretty much SOL at this point, until like they take me off beta, because I definitely want to get off beta here soon, because eventually Android 13 beta is going to come, and I know that's going to have a bunch of bugs and issues, because obviously it's beta, and I sure as hell don't want my Pixel 6 to be experiencing that, since it is my daily driver. It's not a device that I can test beta on. I have other devices that I can do that, like the Pixel 5, Pixel 5a. I can run beta on those, because if those aren't functional 100%, then that's totally okay. But the Pixel 6 needs to be 100% functional, and so I need to get it off beta here soon. So the goal is to still get it off, but I got to figure how. When I find out how to do it, I will definitely update people. But that's really all that I got to say right now. I'm not going to stay long and do anything else. So yeah, thanks for those who watched the replay. Really appreciate you guys. I'm gonna jam out of here. Heli my back to chill and setting up my Pixel 6 again. So y'all be cool. Yeah, love, peace, and chicken grease. So totally sucks. But it is what it is. All right, guys. Peace.